give me that little kitty. But then what happens is they grow up and then they.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Midwest Access. We are live in downtown Rochester at Thursday's Downtown.
Yeah, we sure are, and can't ask for better weather, huh? It is
a little chilly for me, but it's fine.
Chilly?
Okay,
oh,
it's fine.
This
it's
is
great.
perfect. This is perfect. Low 70s. We had some
Little
cloud
breeze.
cover, little breeze, low humidity, no smoke in the air, no rain. I mean, come on.
It is nice. I'll give you that. It's the first one that I've been able to come down to.
I know. Normally
with
it's
you.
Normally it's me and Zach, and we're running around in circles. Now it's me and you running around in circles.
Oh, I got us some chairs, so we're good.
I know. Cammy comes down and we get all the chairs and everything else. I like it.
Yes, we will be live here on Thursdays, throughout Thursdays Downtown in Rochester. So something that we look forward to every Thursday, and we appreciate you joining us here today. We have a big show in store for you today. We are going to listen to some live music. We have a big garden tour that's coming up. We're also going to take a look at some of the big tents that we have here. Someone is calling me right now.
Calling you?
It's beeping in my ear. It's one of our guests.
Oh.
It's with the garden tour. It's Pam. She's calling me right now. I'll get back to her when we have a commercial break to tell her where to meet us, because I'm sure she's looking for us right now.
Probably.
So if anyone knows Pam,
we're in Peace
the garden
Plaza.
Tour. We're
at Peace Plaza right
now.
now.
So let's talk about some of the big stuff that we have coming up. But before we do, let's talk about what we did yesterday, because it was a fun day. We were at Valley Fair.
We had a lot of fun. It was funny. I walked first thing down here, 2 people. Wow, Valley Fair looked really fun yesterday. I was like, you know what? It was fun.
It was fun. I know people were telling me, they're like, you guys had the biggest smiles on your faces. I'm like, yeah, we were having a good time.
I did get a question about how I got back to the studio so quickly.
He drives fast. No, just kidding.
I drive the speed limit.
We got the police right behind us.
Yeah,
I won't say that too loud.
No, don't say that too loud.
No, he did get back a little bit earlier. That's just our little secret. So we had a lot of fun. It was fun tubing. It was fun going down a wild thing on TV, and we had a good time. So,
and it was Melissa's first time.
Yes.
Oh, I was so excited that we convinced Melissa to go on it.
She works for Valley Fair, and we were hanging out with her, and she's like, well, I've never been on it, and we're like,
well, you have to come now.
So she wrote it on it with us. So that was good. So Valley Fair, you can check it out. We have more details on our website if you'd like to get tickets. So let's talk about some of the live music that we have coming up. There's live music down here at Thursdays Downtown, but we actually have a local musician that's back in the area. He's one of our favorite country singers in Aaron Simmons, and he is going to join us a little bit later on, and we are going to hear from him. He performed for us in the studio before he came down here, so we are going to play some music from his new album that's coming up a little bit later here on Midwest Access. So he has a big summer tour, and we'll tell you about some of the stops along the way. We also have to talk about golf, because the John Deere Classic is going on, and we have a local golfer
now, how
competing.
How cool is this?
Oh, so cool. So Anders Larson is competing. He's a 19-year-old from Pine Island. His round is underway. He teed off at 2:11 today at the John Deere Classic, a PGA Tour event. He qualified on Monday. He was one of the top 4 in the qualifier. There were more than 80 golfers, and so we have this picture here. These are the 4 qualifiers that made it into the John Deere Classic. From the qualifier, he shot 7 under and was in the top 4. So now he is playing at the John Deere Classic, and guess what he did on his first hole?
Did he birdie?
He birdied.
Did he really?
He put it right down the middle
off
the tee, put it to within 9 feet for birdie putt, and he sunk the putt. So we have some video here from him at the John Deere Classic today. This is from his round. He's underway right now. He's 1 under through, I think, about 5 holes. So a lot of folks in Rochester, Pine Island, and beyond rooting for the amateur out there in Anders Larson.
They have a big watch party at the Pine Island Golf Course this afternoon. I was starting at 3 o'clock, and I was talking to the owner, Mike, today, and he was extremely excited about Anders competing. I mean, unbelievable to shoot, 7 under?
7 under.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
I think he had 9 birdies in that round. So he qualified at a course in Illinois. I cannot think of the name of it at the moment. I think it was can't remember. But a country club. It wasn't in the Quad Cities.
Gotcha.
No. So in Silvis, that is where the John Deere Classic takes place. And he, of course, 19 years old, he won state with his golf team in Pine Island. Zimbrota Mazeppa.
He's at Tennessee Tech right
Yes.
now. 19-year-old playing in
Yes.
a PGA tournament. Just remarkable.
So we are rooting for him. We'll keep you posted on his score throughout Midwest Access here today. All right, we have a lot more to get to on Midwest Access, but let's get to our question of the day now because it's something we do every day on Midwest Access. The question today is 7% of people say they perhaps have lost this or left this in the hotel room.
Yeah, they leave this behind. A lot of answers here on Facebook. Cammy, we have like 90 some comments on this. So food and fridge, maybe toothbrush, glasses, your jacket. I thought phone charger is a good one, but I think it's more than 7%.
However, I don't think I've ever left my phone charger.
I definitely have.
I haven't left it to where I had to go.
See, I like the shampoo.
hotel.
I like shampoo as an answer. Like if you bring your own
And then you
shampoo
leave it
or
there.
a body wash and you accidentally leave it there, shaving cream,
Maybe a toothbrush.
toothbrush, it's probably something.
My mom commented on there. Did you see it?
No.
She put a baby blanket because.
Oh, did you
rest in peace,
lose a baby blanket?
I never got it back.
Never got it back, huh?
And my great grandma made it for me. And I was in college when I lost it.
Oh, that's
Minor details.
I would say that's the funny part.
Lawrence, Kansas is where I left it.
Lawrence, Kansas, and they couldn't get it back to you, huh?
I didn't really notice.
You probably never slept the same since.
No, that's why I don't sleep.
That's why you have sleep problems?
All right, so let's talk about weather because as Nick mentioned, it is a nice afternoon out here and the sun just peeked out.
It is nice, and you know what? I didn't move over.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that. That's okay.
Why didn't you tell me to move over? All right, Micah, let's move over this way.
Thinking about those comments.
we were looking at the comments here. Hey, so let's talk about the weather. We have temperatures are gorgeous outside. As we look outside, the current temperature here in Rochester at 69 degrees. So temperatures are well below average. We have low humidity, wind out of the northwest about 12 miles per hour. Temperatures here locally continue to be nice. We're in the upper 60s and some lower 70s. It's 73 right now in Mason City, 75 in La Crosse, and 68 in Dodge Center. Most of us are just barely making it into the 70s here this afternoon. Satellite and radar, we continue with just some cumulus clouds up in the sky. No rain on the way here for this Thursday's downtown. So unlike last week where we had those brief thunderstorms move in, gave us a quick little downpour down here downtown Rochester last week. Nothing like that on the way here for tonight. As we look at your Thursday's downtown forecast, temperatures here will remain pretty steady. Lower 70s and upper 60s. By about 8 o'clock tonight, we're probably down to the mid 60s with some sunshine here. Now, we do have some rain on the way, maybe into the weekend. But Cammie, we'll talk about the drought monitor and that full first alert forecast. We're looking at severe drought in some areas here in southeast Minnesota. Pretty much all of Olmsted County under severe drought now. Since June 1st, we're only at about 1.25 inches. We're about 5 inches below average in terms of precip since June 1st.
Okay, so we could use a little bit of rain.
We could use a lot of rain.
You can tell that if you're out on the golf courses or if you're a farmer, you definitely are hoping for a little bit of rain.
You just look outside at your lawn.
At your lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you don't got to mow so much.
That is true.
It's not the end of the world, is it? Hey, we are live at Thursday's Downtown in Rochester, and we have a lot coming up on the show today. We look forward to you joining us if you're down here, or maybe you want to make your way down here, come say hi, because we will be here throughout the next hour, as well as some bits of our 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock news.
Yep, well, I'll be down here for 4:30, 5, and 6 o'clock. So as long as I'm not live on TV, just come say hello.
Yeah, come say hello. We have a lot more to get to on Midwest Access, including some of the day's big headlines. We have an update on some of those missing swimmers from the Mississippi River that were recovered recently. We'll give you an update on that story from our Zach Fuller. He's live in our newsroom when we come back.
First Alliance Credit Union has been selected.
Hey, welcome back to Midwest Access here. We are live at Thursday's downtown here in Rochester. Beautiful weather here. I think we got still a lot going on. I think we're going to check out a couple different food options here later on in the show.
Yes. So we have to get to some news headlines. I'm keeping tabs here, Zach, on Anders. He is through 7, and he's 1 under still. So doing all right there at the John Deere Classic.
Yeah, he certainly is. It's like you said, we're all pulling for him and hope that he's can do really well. He could be the next big story coming out of the John Deere Classic. Well, in news headlines today, all 3 of the missing swimmers found yesterday in Goodhue County have now been identified. The Southern Minnesota Regional Medical Examiner's Office has been named 41-year-old Kay Dreer, 22-year-old Miguel Juan Jose, and 17-year-old Patrona Juan Jose as the 3 swimmers who went missing. All 3 were found within a 15-minute window around 7 a.m. Wednesday morning. And the Goodhue County Sheriff's Office says the swimmers all lived at the same house, but were not directly related. They were spending time on the Vermilion River where it enters the Mississippi near Red Wing Monday evening. The Sheriff's Office says all three who died were from Oakdale, which is near the Twin Cities. Well, a Rochester staple is closing. After decades in the community, after 55 years, Cheap Charlie's has decided to close its doors. Owners Jana and David Tran purchased the American-style diner back in 1996, but now they say they are ready to retire and sell the building. The restaurant opened in the 50s under a different name, but it was rebranded as Cheap Charlie's about a decade later.
At some point, we have to step back and let next generation coming up and take care of Cheap Charlie.
Cheap Charlie's had many customers over the years, including former Vice President Hubert Humphrey. Some good history for you there. Cheap Charlie's definitely a Rochester staple. Great for breakfast if you haven't been there. Well, it's been a long month for those who call Rochester Towers home after being told they had mere moments to leave their condos due to structural issues with the building. Most of the 200 residents received some good news that they can finally move back in. The structure was deemed safe for partial occupancy after an investigation done by Rochester Community Development officials. Upon hearing the news, several residents and families moved right back in, but people who lived in more than a half dozen condos are still not allowed to enter due to additional shoring that is needed.
I feel sorry for my neighbors which cannot come back to their apartments, but I'm pretty comfortable that the building is safe.
I think the engineers are doing a heck of a job, and they have done the right things to make sure the building is secure. The city has been involved as well.
Although many residents were encouraged by being able to return home, there is still the lingering fear of the cost of these repairs. Since many own their own condos, they're concerned about the financial burden falling on their shoulders. Well, Rochester police say one person is awake and breathing but injured after a crash involving a motorcycle and an SUV. First responders were called to the scene on West Circle Drive and Wilder Road Northwest just before 10 this morning. This is just north of Highway 14. At this time, there is no word on any charges being filed. Well, that's a look at your local headlines. Be sure to join us at 5 for the latest. Cammie, Nick, I miss you guys, but hopefully next Thursday I'll get to join you guys once again.
Yeah, we hope for that too, Zach. And we're live at Thursdays Downtown.
We are. We kind of switched sides here. We tried to run a little bit in between those headlines here. You want to stop at Two Brothers? Because they said the owner said he wanted to talk with us.
Oh, look who's over here.
Oh yeah, we got our favorite police officer. We got Charlie over here.
Charlie's here.
Charlie, what are you eating over there?
What are you eating?
What are you eating? What are you eating? Tell us what you're eating.
This is brisket and mac and cheese.
Can we?
From
Two Brothers?
good.
Can we see you get a bite of that real quick?
No.
Come on, take a bite. Let's dig in. There we go. That wasn't a very big bite, Charlie. Where's the owner at?
Hey guys, how's it going today?
Good. How are you doing?
We're doing all right. We're live here on Midwest Access. What do you have for folks down at Thursdays Downtown?
We got some Piggy Mac, we got some Moo Mac, we got brisket sandwiches, pork tacos, and brisket tacos.
So you're the owner?
Yes.
Okay, what is your name?
Sam.
Sam. Who are the Two Brothers? How did it get its name?
My brother Seth and I.
Oh, okay, well, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
All right. Where can people find you if they can't make it down to Thursdays Downtown?
Down in Stewartville, just 8 miles south of Rochester.
Okay.
Two Brothers Bar and Grill.
What's the secret for the best barbecue?
Oh man, it's time. Time and temperature.
Time's a good one. Now, I asked earlier about the mac and cheese. You can't give us the recipe for the mac and cheese? Because the mac and cheese is phenomenal.
Thank you very much. I better not give out the recipe.
Yeah, we'll talk to Seth about that.
Yeah, I might actually get in trouble.
So tell me about the process of making your brisket here, because the brisket's really good too.
Thank you, yep. All we do, we trim off pretty much all the fat from the brisket, season it with salt, pepper, and a couple other seasonings. Smoke it for 8 to 10 hours and then braise in the oven for another 4 to 5 hours. About 14, 15 hours is done.
How many years have you guys been coming down to Thursdays? Is this your first?
This is our fourth year.
Fourth year. So what keeps you coming back down here to Thursdays?
A lot of good people, a lot of good food. And it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a good time down here.
What's she eating over there? Is that your food or is that different food?
That's different food.
Oh, different food. Oh, we won't show that right now. Thank you so much, Sam. It's great to meet you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Enjoy your time down here. Enjoy the nice weather
Yeah,
we have here.
The weather's beautiful. Now, do we want to take I think we got some more time.
Sure.
Charlie, make sure you dig into that, Charlie. Let's take a look now. You can go get your pulled. You can get your brisket, your pulled pork, your macaroni and cheese. You can stop right over here and get. We have Abby, right?
Is this the ice cream?
Yeah.
Abby,
Abby,
hello.
how you doing?
Good. What kind of ice cream can we get here?
Today we have Exhausted Parent, which is a bourbon espresso ice cream with chocolate chunks. We also have Just Got Serious, which is a salted cashew caramel fudge. That one won first place nationally in 2018, I believe.
Wow.
And we also have coffee floats, root beer floats, and yeah.
Where are you guys based out of?
We have a brick and mortar in Pine Island.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. And tell me about this cash register here. This is an old-fashioned cash register or what?
We modernized it a little bit. We got a little
with your iPad
here, but you know, yeah.
Does it still work?
Yeah.
Oh, they even have money in there.
Everything,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Can we try a little sample of the ice cream? Do you have a little scoopy for us?
Yeah. What kind of ice cream do you want?
You have to tell us.
Yeah, you tell us what's the best one.
I'll give you this one.
Wait, I can't say that one on TV.
What is this? Oh, this.
The dollar sign, at sign, pound sign, exclamation
this
sign.
got serious. Here, do you want
Yeah,
it? Go ahead. You can have it. Is it good? Is it good? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks, Abby.
Appreciate it. All right.
I'll have to get some brisket here in a little bit.
Got serious. It's good.
It did get serious, didn't it?
Good. We're live at Thursdays downtown. We'll have much more on Midwest Access. If you haven't ever been down here, we have more details on our website. That's KTTC.com. Or just check it out. There's a lot going on.
Hey, easy parking too. You can just park in the ramp right here.
I did park in the ramp. I almost missed the show, but we're here.
Sure did.
We have much more to come on Midwest Access, including some trending stories, a banning of bad reviews. Interesting. We're going to talk about that next.
Miss part of our newscast?
Welcome back. It's time to talk trending as we are live at Thursdays downtown in Rochester. Our first story has to do with Threads.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk on social media about it. I don't really know anything about it.
It is social media.
It is.
We're not talking about your pants or your shirt. We're talking about Threads.
All right, let's talk about it. There's been talk recently about UFC President Dana White coordinating a possible cage match between Twitter owner Elon Musk and Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg. I find that pretty interesting. But the next chapter in the rivalry between the two tech giants may play out a little sooner in cyberspace than in a cage. Zuckerberg's Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, is teasing a new app to challenge Twitter with a space for real-time conversations online. It's called Threads, as Cami was just talking about, and appears to have many similarities to Twitter. Threads is expected to go live Thursday, according to a listing in the App Store.
So today.
Oh, it's today?
Yeah,
it's today. Oh, it is Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, we are downtown. The description emphasizes conversations and a potential to build a following and connect with like-minded people. It comes amid a fresh bout of turmoil at Twitter. There was an outage over the weekend, followed by an announcement of temporary limits on how many tweets users can read while using the app.
That's a lot of tweets, though. Did you see that?
I didn't see how many.
There's quite a few, but
What was the limit?
I don't remember. But it was way more than I look at. So I was like, oh, this doesn't
I saw a lot
me.
of people. I saw a lot of meteorologists complaining in the community.
Oh, they could be. Yeah.
I
if
just
you're
look
looking
at
for weather.
I guess. I just look at sports stuff on
But
Twitter.
Threads, yeah, the twins are already on Threads.
Are they?
Yeah, so I got to get
So
on it.
you're gonna be on Threads,
I got to
huh?
get on it. All right, another story to get to. The Federal Trade Commission is working to ban fake product reviews.
I think this is pretty good,
I don't mind this.
Right?
The FTC proposed a rule on Friday that would ban fake reviews as well as suppressing negative reviews and paying for positive reviews. Now that I don't like. Violations may result in hefty fines. Fake 5- and 4-star reviews are rampant on sites like Amazon and Google, and you might not notice that. Amazon in particular has been dealing with fake reviews in its third-party marketplace for years, suing the administrators of Facebook groups who facilitate the purchase and sale of fake reviews. Deceptive reviews became an even bigger issue during the pandemic when bad actors were able to benefit from increased demand for e-commerce. The FTC noted artificial intelligence now makes it even easier to generate deceptive reviews. The commission is now taking public comment on this proposal for 60 days, after which it will then re-evaluate.
You know what?
So,
We've talked about artificial intelligence quite a bit on this show, and yeah, I didn't think about that for reviews on, say, Amazon or Google reviews or anything like that.
yeah, if you're like an entrepreneur or you have a business, you might be thinking about it.
That might be, yeah,
So
you
that'll
might
be something to keep eyes on. But reviews are so powerful, so it's so important that they're authentic.
My mom tells me all about Google reviews for everything.
Yeah.
So yes, I think reviews are pretty
Yes.
important and can sway someone's opinion sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, something kind of interesting. The flying car has long been a staple of science fiction, and that long-awaited dream of the future may be one step closer
They
to
say
coming
this
true.
all the time.
Do they though?
Yes.
When was the last time we talked about a flying car on this television
We've
show?
talked about it though.
I don't think I ever
We
have.
did.
Nope. The Federal Aviation Administration just certified for testing a vehicle a California startup calls a flying car. It's the first fully electric vehicle to get U.S. government approval that can both fly and travel on the road. See, Cammy, look, this is happening. The
I'll tell
automotive
George Jetson then.
George Jetson. Ooh, that's a good one. The Jetsons. It's a Model A vehicle aircraft. Is the first flying vehicle that is drivable on public roads and can park like a normal car. It has a vertical takeoff and landing capabilities and will be able to carry 1 or 2 occupants. Its range will be right around about 200 miles on the road and 110 miles in the air. The company expects to sell each vehicle for $300,000. With the first delivery projected for the end of 2025. It will only be allowed to go roughly 25 miles per hour on the road and still needs National Highway Traffic Safety Administration
I
approval.
would say. Okay, very interesting. I hope we have flying cars one day in our lifetime. We're supposed to, according to the Jetsons. We're supposed to.
Are we? What
Well,
year?
we were supposed to.
What year did the Jetsons have? I don't even know what year the Jetsons.
But Back to the Future said we did in 2020.
No, well, we didn't.
No. Hey, you might have seen less fireworks in the sky this 4th of July. Several U.S. cities swapped the Independence Day tradition with a drone light show instead. I know they did in Minneapolis as well. I was there over the weekend and they had a drone light show. Actually, they had a laser light show
Yeah, it was
and
laser.
a drone light show. Salt Lake City, Utah tried out the alternative celebration over the weekend. The mayor said the new format was to minimize fire danger and lessen air quality problems. Other cities are also choosing the quieter and more environmentally friendly option. Minneapolis had that laser show on Monday night. Like in neighboring Colorado, the city of Boulder is opting for its first ever nighttime drone show. And of course here, with the dry weather conditions, it's a good option perhaps. This is some insider information, but I believe at Target Field this year, there's going to be a drone show at one point. A
Really?
drone light show.
Oh,
I've
that's
never
pretty
actually
neat.
seen one in person, so
I think that's all we have
That
for
would be
trending.
good.
But yeah, a drone show?
yeah.
I'm all for it. I bet you'll
I've
be
seen
there.
it on TV.
You'll
but-
be there. Yeah. Didn't Lady Gaga at the
Oh,
one
yes.
Super Bowl?
But I never knew if that was recorded beforehand or if it was actually
well, I
live
think
at
her.
the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's true. The drones might have been.
Because she was also like on the ceiling.
Well, okay, that was recorded.
Oh, okay.
By the way, wasn't that the Super Bowl where the Pats came back 28-3? I think that was Tom
Perhaps.
Brady. Unbelievable. I always got
That was a good one.
That was a good Super Bowl.
one. Anyway, that's all your trending stories for today. I have to tell you how Anders is doing
How's
because
Anders
I'm
doing?
keeping tabs here. He's still 1 under, I believe, through 7. So he's
Wow, he's
on
still
his 8th hole of the day. He started on the back
okay.
at
TPC Deer Run.
TPC Deer Run in Silvis, Illinois.
My home course, right up the street from the house, like 5 minutes.
That's nice.
I guess. I wasn't in a
It's a
golf.
nice course.
I wasn't in a golf.
Greens
though,
are quick. Greens are
growing.
quick. We'll play
Greens-
sometime.
Greens are really
We'll
quick.
play with Anders.
Yeah, there we
We'll
go.
call him up. All right, we have much more to come on Midwest Access, including a garden tour that you can attend if you live in Rochester or will be visiting this weekend. That's next. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us here on Midwest Access. We have something to talk about. It's a big event coming up in Rochester and beyond. We have Pam Hine here. She's telling us more about a local garden tour. How are you, Pam?
I am great.
Good. Okay, remind us again, what group are you with that's putting on this garden tour?
This is the Rochester Garden and Flower Club. They've been around since 1929. So they've been doing garden tours for, I think, ever since the beginning. And it used to be members gardens for members only.
Okay, and so what kind of gardens are on the schedule this year?
Oh, we've got 6 beautiful gardens, and there's such an array. There's a garden that is put on by a retired couple, and they have talked about how they started in the beginning and now that they've decreased what they're doing and in what ways. And we have some whimsical gardens, and we have some fully landscaped gardens that are 2-3 acres in size. So we have quite a vast amount of beautiful gardens.
Some impressive gardeners.
Yes, yes.
That's fantastic. So where is the route? Do people drive to it, or do they go together? How does it work?
It's going to be all carpool, and they come to the Smart Gardens at the Rochester Community College Heinz Center.
Okay.
Just across from the Olmsted Hospital. And we sell our tickets between 9:30 and 1:30 on Saturday, July 8th.
Okay, and when is the actual tour start? When does it start?
The tour starts at 10 and it runs till 4 p.m.
Okay, tickets $15 for adults, kids are free.
Kids are free, 18 and younger.
Okay, what's your favorite thing to grow in the garden?
I think it's zucchini.
Oh, you like zucchini?
Yeah.
Do you cover it with Parmesan cheese a little bit, or no?
I do.
Okay,
I do. I love it though, because you can look at it in one day, and the next day it's like gigantic. You know. So yeah.
So some impressive gardens that you can check out. When again?
Saturday, July 8th, and the tour is 10 to 4, and the ticket sales are 9:30 to 1:30.
All right, perfect. And we have more details on our website. That's KTTC.com. Thank you so much for joining us down here live at Thursdays Downtown. Good weather today. We're hoping for good weather this weekend.
It's supposed to be.
Yes, it is. All right, Pam, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Much more to come here on Midwest Access. I was going to get those girls and tell them, hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. We're live at Thursdays Downtown, and these goofballs were running around behind us. So can you wave to the camera? We're live.
Hi, guys.
Where are you from?
Stewartville.
Okay, Stewartville.
Oh.
He's from Stewartville.
I love you.
We'll be chatting with another guy from Stewartville in just a bit. There's a lot going on at Thursdays Downtown. We have to take a break, though. We'll be right back. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm an actor in...
We are. What do you got
some
there?
bubbly.
And some glasses. How's the
What am I
bubbler?
drinking?
You're drinking Bubbler. It's an antioxidant sparkling water with a little bit of natural caffeine.
I do into caffeine,
Oh
Nick.
no, caffeine. She's not supposed to drink caffeine,
man.
guys.
And glasses.
And glasses.
Check them out right on Peace Plaza. You guys are from Madison, Wisconsin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thanks for chatting with us. He has to do some weather.
I gotta
The
do
weather's
some weather.
nice, though, isn't it?
Pretty nice.
It's lovely. Yes.
Really, really nice.
Good weather.
Really,
Good
really
weather.
nice. Hey, let's talk about the weather. As we have temperatures here in Rochester, fairly comfortable. We're at 69 outside, and we'll continue with some sunshine here tonight. Hold on.
Do you guys have favorite flavors?
Favorite flavors? That one's pretty good right there. Whatever that was. Which one was that? Pataya. Okay. That's pretty good. Hey, let's move on to temperatures here tonight. We're looking at upper 60s and some lower 70s across the region currently. As we look at satellite and radar, no rain on the way tonight. So if you're kind of thinking, I'm on the fence if I want to go down to Thursdays, weather will not be an issue whatsoever. We're just looking at some fair weather cumulus clouds at this point in time. We'll take a look at some of those weather headlines here tonight. Mainly clear and cool overnight tonight. Overnight lows getting back down in the lower 50s, maybe some upper 40s in some spots. Friday, partly cloudy in the morning. We are tracking the chance for a couple light showers in the afternoon and into the evening. I think those stay pretty isolated. This weekend looking mild and sunny. We take a look here at future track through the rest of the night. Pretty quiet. As we look towards tomorrow, we'll start things off with some partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will stay in the mid 70s through most of the day. Notice those really isolated showers for tomorrow. Not really expecting too much in terms of accumulation. Hopefully we could get, I don't know, a couple tenths of an inch of rain in some spots. So isolated on Friday. We saw that in future track. Pretty isolated. Isolated again on Tuesday. We are dry both Saturday, Sunday, and I should say on Monday. Our rainfall forecast, unfortunately, not loading for us here. I was kind of worried about that it wouldn't load. I know the rainfall forecast not loading. What it would show is about maybe a tenth of an inch of rain through the next couple days. We need a lot more rain here because we are looking at the latest drought monitor here. Severe drought now all through Olmsted County. So that does include through Rochester. We do have some of that creeping up into northern Iowa. Since July 1st or June 1st, just 1.34 inches of rainfall at RST. Forecast for tonight, 50 for that overnight low, some mainly clear skies and pretty cool here tonight. We look towards tomorrow, those high temperatures, mid-70s, the chance for some isolated showers in the late afternoon and extending into the evening hours. 7-day forecast here, high temperatures on Saturday, mid-70s, low 80s coming up on Sunday and on Monday. You got me some glasses too, huh? And a bubbler. Are these
the kind you like.
Are these just free, guys? Just for us. Oh, look at that. Cheers. You didn't take the sticker off mine, though. That's pretty good.
Tell them we're listening to singing next. I don't have a microphone.
Oh, you don't have a mic. We have a singer from Stewartville. That's coming up right after this. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. We are live at Thursdays Downtown. It's something that we'll be doing every Thursday into August here on Midwest Access. So if we have some special guests that usually come into the studio, they're just going to meet us at Thursdays Downtown. And today we have a very special guest. This is Aaron Simmons. He's a country singer. He's from Stewartville. He lives in Nashville. He's touring up here in the Midwest right now. How are you?
I'm doing great, Cammie. How are you?
I'm doing all right. We are so happy to have you here. So for folks at home, explain a little bit more about your journey. You've kind of been all over and now you are living in Nashville.
Yeah, so I'm a 2013 Stewartville High School grad. I've been doing music, singing my whole life, picked up a guitar when I was 18. And the journey has led me to Nashville. I'm currently on my summer solo acoustic tour, which is bringing me to Southeast Minnesota this week.
So sometimes you perform with others, but you're doing this summer tour up here by yourself.
By myself, yeah. It's been fun to kind of get back on the road, be able to stop when I want and see things that I want while I'm out on the road, and it's been a lot of fun.
What's a show that you have planned coming up here in the next couple weeks or something?
So I'm playing in Stewartville on Sunday at Bear Cave Amphitheater from 5 to 7. This Sunday, you can go to the Garden Tour on Saturday and then come to my show on Sunday.
Look at that. He's listening.
Yeah, full circle. That's right. But yeah, Sunday 5 to 7. It's my one of my little hometown shows, and we're doing an announcement about my hometown show in the fall, full band show at that show, and it should be a lot of fun.
And you have a new album out.
Yes, called Center Avenue, which is a street I lived on in Moorhead, Minnesota.
Oh.
And
Go Dragons.
Yeah, go Dragons. That's right. And
we both went to FSU.
And it came out 2 weeks ago. I wrote every song on the album. I think it's some of my best work, and I'm super proud of it.
So how long does it take you to formulate an album?
It's a good question. I think I wrote the first song over 2 years ago.
Okay.
And my first album came out in 2020. This one is 2023 now, and I did a couple singles kind of in the middle there, but I worked on it for a good probably 10, 11 months between dates in the studio, getting it mixed and mastered, and then just kind of sitting down a little bit and making sure I'm putting out the right songs at the right time. And I don't know if I did it right, but that's what I did.
How many songs do you have on that album?
9 songs, and like I said, I wrote every song, and there's some of my favorite ones, and I'm even playing a couple of them on the air today, or I already did, and they're coming on the air, but they're going to be...
We recorded them.
That's right.
Because we're not in the studio right now. So where can people purchase your music? You're on Spotify, you're on iTunes. How does it work, and how does it best benefit the musician?
The best way to support an independent musician is to buy the album via hard copy CDs or on iTunes. I have hard copy CDs that are landing in my parents' mailbox, hopefully as we speak.
Okay.
And I'll have those at shows. But really, just the best way to support is either buying the album or coming to a show, buying a t-shirt, or enjoying the show, hopefully, and telling your friends and supporting that way. There's so many ways outside of monetarily that you can support musicians. But monetarily, we'll take it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Aaron Simmons, he's a local artist. We have more details on our website. That's KTTC.com. You can find out some ways to purchase the music there. And now it's time to listen to him perform. We recorded this a bit earlier in the studio. Take a listen.
They call me Mississippi, and they call me Ohio. They call me red, call me white, they call me Colorado. 'Cause I cut through every corner, and I don't care what comes next. Keep my head down, running through the ground, 'cause the river don't rest. Nobody said it's an accident when the river meets New Orleans. Nobody said that. Yeah, they can't say that. Nobody said the Grand Canyon happened overnight, 'cause they can't say that. Yeah, the scars say that. Yeah, the river rocks and the river rolls, the river only bends. Yeah, the river don't, the river don't, the river don't rest. No, don't. Destined for the ocean, bring on the great unknown. But I'm proud to say I come from where all the corn grows up and rolls. I'll always hear the thunder, but the rain don't always fall. So I'll settle in the valley where the river don't rest at all. Nobody said it's an accident when the river meets New Orleans. Nobody said that. Yeah, they can't say that. Nobody said the Grand Canyon happened overnight, 'cause they can't say that. Yeah, the scars say that. That the river rocks and the river rolls, the river only bends. Yeah, the river don't, the river don't, the river don't rest. Yeah, the river don't rest. Nobody said it's an accident. Yeah, they can't say it's an accident. Nobody said it's an accident. Yeah, they won't say it's an accident. Nobody said it's an accident when the river meets New Orleans. Nobody said that. Yeah, they can't say that. Nobody said the Grand Canyon happened overnight, 'cause they can't say that. Yeah, the scars say that. Yeah, the river rocks and the river rolls, the river only bends. Yeah, the river rocks and the river rolls, the river only bends. Yeah, the river rocks, the river rolls, the river only bends. Yeah, the river don't, the river don't, the river don't rest.
I'm an actor in an ad reminding you.
We are live here at Thursdays Downtown with Aaron Simmons still. Let's answer our question of the day. 7% of people have left this at a hotel. It was not baby blanket.
It wasn't. It was eyeglasses.
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 I don't have eyeglasses, so I haven't
either.
left those. Have you left those?
I haven't.
Well, 0% here.
7%.
0% here. All right, Aaron Simmons, where can they catch you next in Stewartville?
Stewartville Bear Cave Amphitheater this Sunday, July 9th, I believe it is, from 5 to 7.
All right. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it. He has one other song to share with us here. What is this song? Also, of course, written by you.
It's called Soldier in a Frame. It's about a picture I found in an antique store in Muscatine, Iowa, and on the back in cursive writing it had said, don't know who the guy is, and I wrote a song about it.
You wrote a song about it. All right. Thank you so much.
I was in an antique store on the Mississippi River, killing time, waiting on my show to sing songs that they don't know. In that store, things I'll never need, but it's sure nice to see 'em get another life. Then a young man called my eye, 7 years from 25. Who am I looking at? There's no name written on the back, a uniform in white and black. Where did you have to go? And Did you ever make it home? I hate that I don't know. But $10 got me 2 and change, and a soldier in a frame. I put out an APB on the internet, looking for someone who could see the eyes of family. But winter came and came around again. I'll see this through the end, but I shouldn't be his only friend. Who am I looking at? There's no name written on the back, a uniform in white and black. Where did you have to go? Did you ever make it home? I hate that I don't know. I wish that I could take some of your pain. Soldier in a frame.
What if my type 2 diabetes takes over?
Coming up on KTTC News at 5, one person is hurt after a crash between a motorcycle and SUV today, what we learned at the scene. Plus, Iowa's governor calls a special legislative session to pursue new abortion restrictions. But first, an update in the case of the 3 people pulled from the Mississippi River yesterday morning. Your 5 o'clock news starts now.
Live from your local news leader.